Hello warriors and welcome. My name is Isla from Valkyrie Collective and this is your pick a card reading for today. These are the cards that we've got. I'm not going to lie to you. There's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce any of these, so I'm going to save us all the embarrassment. These cards are from the Kali Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. So this one here is our group 1. This here is our group 2. And our group 3. So pause this video if you need to, sit with your cards and choose your card and then jump to the timestamp that's listed down below. I will see you in your group. Alright, welcome group 1. If you chose this card, this is your reading. So I have not read with these cards in a little while, so I've just pulled out the book and I'm just going to read you a little excerpt of it. So this avatar of Kali is known for her powers to paralyze or immobilize. She is known for pulling the tongues out of demons, which seems gruesome at odds with her beautiful appearance, but has a deep spiritual significance. The tongue is a symbol of speech. Speech is the sound of expression and intention. Sound is a creative power. She halts negativity in its tracks, preventing it from doing any harm and nullifying its power to cause havoc. So this one is absolutely, and has been showing up a lot in some collective readings, that I do believe that there is someone that is gossiping about you or speaking badly about you. So we're going to pull some cards to find out more about this person, who they are, what they're saying, and some advice to you. This is often, when these gets pulled, most people just tend to go, oh yeah, be careful, but never really help to narrow down who this person might be and who to be cautious of and cautious around. So we're going to find out some information about this person. If you'll join us today, please, and give us some information about this person. Who is speaking bad about group 1? Oof. The Sun. I deserve happiness and shared joy and gratitude wherever I go. Okay. That's really interesting because, so this version of Kali is also pulled a lot of this kind of sun energy. So just with her coloration, and one of the first phrases is bathed in golden light of the sun, like, so she is an embodiment of the sun and of its power. Six of Cups. I respect the past but embrace the present moment. So this could be someone from your past. That's what I'm feeling. It's an old friend, maybe a friends with benefits, but someone that you're not really around anymore, but they are close. Well, you're not in communication with, let's say that. They are around you, they do see you, and I do see that they're jealous of you and your happiness and the things. So I think you're in really good light right now, you're in a really good energy right now, where you are grateful for all the light that you have and all the good people and all the abundance that you have and all the happiness. And they see this and they see your abundance and they see your happiness and they are jealous of it. I think what I see with the Sun is that I deserve happiness, and it's got quite a bit of a bitter taste to it, where they're going, well, how come you have all the happiness? How come you have all this joy? And you're getting all these good things. I deserve that. I want that. I need that. And they think that for them to have it means that you can't have it. They're not one of those, they're not somebody that raises others up around them. They tear you down to take what you have. The Devil. I have the power to free myself and create the future I deserve. That one came out in reverse. And typically I don't read reverses, but I will take that one because it was unhappy that I flipped it upright. So that can be its sign. I have the power to free myself and create the future that I deserve, but they are failing to do that, and they're failing to acknowledge that they have the power to do that. They think that they need to steal it from you, which, as I was saying, yeah. So they don't think that they can create this happiness and this abundance that you have for themselves. The Emperor, I recognize my personal wisdom and leadership qualities. So perhaps this might be someone in a workplace or in a hobby type situation, or just in a team that you're a part of, that you might be getting the opportunities of the leadership that they want and they feel that they deserve, but those opportunities are going to you instead, which could justify why they feel like they need to tear you down to get this abundance, or to receive this position that you've been given. You've been given this position in leadership, but that leadership position can only go to one person, which is why they want to pull you down, tear you out of this leadership position so that they can take it instead. I have the power to make my dreams come true. The Magician has some really, really heavy shadow aspects to it. The Magician is incredibly powerful, but a lot of the time it is dangerously selfish, and that is something that this person needs to be cautious of. My apologies. And the Seven of Cups, I'm ready to take positive actions to achieve what I want in life. So perhaps this might be what they think they're doing. That's what I'm envisioning. That, oh, my apologies. I forgot you were attached to that. I put you back. So, I believe that they're trying to better themselves. I feel like they're trying to get this positive feedback because they no longer trust you, because you guys, not that they don't trust you, that you're no longer close, you're no longer friends, you're no longer the person they turn to. They are now speaking to other people to try and get that constructive criticism. And I think in that process, that's what they think they're doing by going to get this constructive criticism. What they find is they are often using those conversations or those opportunities to speak to other people to actually speak badly about you instead. Rather than going, what do I need to do? How do I get better? They start the conversation that way and then go, oh, but this person does this and this and this instead. How come they've got it and I don't? This person isn't as good as I am. This person doesn't do as great as me. Rah, rah, rah. Complaining, bitching, as they do. Carly, I think she wants another. Can you please give us a description or a discussion of who this person might be? Some descriptors of their character, their energy. Ooh, or perhaps their physical features. That was the thought that was happening as those fell out. So let's say not blue, and let's say not forearms, but so this is really, maybe there's more than one energy, because I'm finding this, it's really quite interesting to have that kind of masculine presence with the blatant femininity. So this could just be their warrior. So you might find that they are quite, when it comes to getting their tasks done, they might slip into this masculine energy or into this warrior energy, where they are more focused on forcing the thing to happen, making the thing happen, versus figuring out a way around it. They'd rather drill through the rock rather than climb over the top of it. They could be really like straight down the center when it comes to their problem solving. This crown is bringing so much of my attention to it. So it could come, the crown might be specific to you, or you might find that might resonate with you. whether through, I don't know, costumes, spiritual events, social events, whatever. They've worn this kind of crown or tiara-esque type thing to them, or this kind of gold. They like to dress royally. So we're just going to tuck them over here. So we are looking for some advice. What do we do about the situation? What do we do with this person? So I'm shifting onto the Halloween Oracle here. Sorry, this deck was the Daily Tarot. And this one that I've got now is the Halloween Oracle. So what do we do? Dawn. The light after the darkness. And the message that I am getting spiritually through my clairaudience is fuck them. Who cares? Let them talk shit, because the people that have awarded you, let them dig their own grave. Unnecessary fear. Let them. So we've got both full moons, and even with the depiction of the sun here, it doesn't even have the flames that a lot of the suns have. So even that kind of shows a lot of that depiction of the full moon. So the full moon is this discussion of illusion. So they're trying to create a specific illusion about you, and they're trying to convince people that you are what you're not. But the people that have awarded you this leadership position are, they're smarter than that. Let's give them credit. They're smarter than that. They know who you are. They know what you give. They know what you sacrifice to this particular community that you're a part of. Awarded you this leadership position because they see the value in you and the things that you can recognize. So it's, again, another full moon, Skull of Scars, infinite possibilities. Yeah. So let them talk shit. Let them talk. Who cares? Because the people who are good, the people who are around you, the people who are building you up, who are letting you move forward, can see and recognize who you are, what you can do. And they see this person talking shit, or they hear that this person's talking shit, and they know better than that. So you can relax. You can let them talk, because it does not matter. They can say what they want to say, but anybody who believes them are people that aren't on your side already. They're not going to convert anybody. If you're worried about your people, death, but it was in reverse. So they're not converting anybody. They're not going to convince anybody. They're not changing anybody's opinion on you. Anybody who loves you already will know this person's just jealous and know this person's just talking shit. Anybody who didn't like you before, well, guess what? You already knew and you don't care. You're not giving energy to people that you don't like and people who aren't benefiting you. So I have these fortune telling cards. That's their title, fortune telling cards. So I want you to think of a yes or no question. Whether this is thinking of a specific person in your life. Is it this person? Are they talking in reference to this? Or perhaps it's not even in reference to this reading at all. Just a yes or no question, and I will. Not a chance. Not a chance. And that is also coming in quite loudly in my clairaudience in this discussion here of going, not a chance of changing anybody's opinion. They don't stand a chance in comparison to you, and they're talking all this shit, but they're only talking it because they know that you are infinitely more light and you have so much more to offer than them, and they do not stand a chance. And I'm going to give you one more because I think that one was more to justify these than as your yes or no. Think of your question, and our card is, ooh, ask again. So perhaps think about rewording that question, perhaps be more specific. Let's take that one. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, group one. This is a big moment. So affirmation cards. So these cards for you, I really like the feel of these. That is Oh, way too many. Way too. All right. Okay. That is not. Overcoming trauma. So this might be a situation that you've been in before. Perhaps you've been in this situation where you've been awarded something that you've worked your ass off for, that you've worked so hard for, and people turn around and go, you didn't deserve that. People are talking shit. Maybe you've been here, and this is perhaps what's getting triggered in you right now and why you're so concerned and why you're so hung up on this person talking shit. You know that you've worked hard, you know you deserve it, and the people that have awarded this position to you know you deserve it. So don't let your old trauma, your old experience and your old self-doubt convince you again in this situation, convince you to back off, to convince you to roll over. Fuck that. Excuse my French. I am mentally strong, respect my body, and make good choices for myself. Let's see if I can get you that phrase. I am mentally strong, respect my body, and make good choices for myself. So maybe you can see that this person has worked hard. Maybe you can, by the energy I get of you, you're a good person. You're a decent person. So perhaps you are looking at this and going, oh, I'm disappointed for you. I'm glad that I got it. I'm glad that I was awarded this position because I've worked so hard, but I can also see that you have worked hard. I can also see how far you've come. I can also see how heartbreaking this is for you that you didn't get this position, and my heart hurts for you. And that's great, and I love you for it, and that is probably one of the very beautiful qualities about you. But it is not selfish of you to take this position. It is not selfish of you to succeed here, and it's so important to make the decisions that are best for you and what will benefit you and your goals and your life, because guess what, the best thing for this person was to not get this position. This is the understanding and the faith that we need to have in the universe and in our spirit team to know that they will give us the opportunities that are best for us. This opportunity, this leadership position that you were awarded, was the best thing for you to get you to where you need to be in life. Not getting this position was the best thing for this person. So they may be sad and bitter about it. They may not have the faith in spirit, in their spirit team, in the universe, in fate, whatever you want to call it. They do not have the faith that you do. But it'll come around because they'll get a new position because they've missed this position. They'll get new opportunities because they didn't get this one. They will accept new pathways because they didn't get this one. So I don't want you to feel guilty about receiving this position because this position wasn't for them. And they can talk as much shit as they want. They can be as bitter as they want, but I don't want you to feel bad about it because they need this position. They need to have missed this position or this opportunity. They needed to not receive it to be open to receiving something better for them. This position was perfect for you and not for them. And this is a path of least resistance. Oh, okay. Does that help you, Group 1? I hope so. I too have been getting a lot of this someone's talking shit about you situation. And this is just the best thing. Just let it go. Look. Yeah, this I like. So I was just taking a closer look at this card, being you're getting this kind of messenger come in that might be like, ooh, guess what so-and-so said about you? Like coming in to gossip to you about this thing, which it could be really quite like stressful for you to go, oh, they're still talking about this. Oh, they're still upset. They're like coming into my group now and they're talking about this to more people and rah, 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 rah. But as you can see over here, there's a little flame burning in this big old world. And this is your world. This is your abundance. This is you succeeding and your life succeeding and those around you flourishing because you are allowing yourself to flourish. And this person is just building their little home. They're gonna live in this barren world because they're choosing to fuel this fire of hate, of anger, of disappointment, of disdain, really. Disdain? Why did I say it like that? My apologies. And yeah, so they're kind of living in this little fire area while you and everybody else is just kind of watching. And they're all flourishing and they're all accepting where they are and trust that this is the best position for everybody. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, Group 1. If you would like to join our Patreon, I would absolutely love to have you. We have weekly sound healings up on there as well as some additional tarot reading. We have tarot, oracle, we pull some runes and we pull some charms as well as some additional fun little tarot, divination, fun little divination. Depending on what I feel like of the day, I like to collect divination. So if you want to watch some of those things happen, jump on over to our Patreon. If you want to participate in our sound baths, they're over there as well. There is some educational videos going up on the Patreon. So if you too are like me and like to collect divination or divination techniques, we are doing a program called Discover Divination, in which I just pick a different type of divination for the fortnight. I think we're doing them every 2 weeks at the moment. And we will explore that technique, where it comes from, its history, and have a little bit of a basics on how to do it and how to try it out and how to play around. If it's something that you would like to try and explore different types of divination, that is definitely something for you to check out. So check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Valkyrie Collective. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time. Welcome, Group 2. This is your reading if you have chosen this card. I have looked at the book and there's just a particular phrase that I want to call out for you. If there is a situation in your physical life that has ugliness and discord at its heart, her appearance signifies that it shall be released and realigned through her grace. So she is the embodiment of abundance and success and having all these wonderful things and everything that is aligned towards your highest purpose. So she is here to help you get all your ducks in a row. If you're a little bit worried that things are a little bit mucky for you right now, or perhaps you don't really know where everything's place is, it's the discussion of everything has a place and everything in its place. Perhaps you don't know where everything needs to go just quite yet. So, oh my goodness, my chair has just disagreed. Of course, we are looking at what do we not know the thing's place? What is present in our life that we do not know where its place is and where it belongs? So we're going to look at that and perhaps where they belong. So I don't typically read reversals. So this one did come out in upside down, but I'm just going to flip it. I respect and learn from sacred spiritual position. I respect and learn from sacred spiritual traditions, the Hierophant. And judgment. I am ready to take my life's purpose to the next level. Are you listening? So, yeah. So this is this discussion of your spiritual path, of what is most important, what is your higher self, what are you working towards for your higher self, your skills, perhaps your abilities, your talents. Ooh. Let us find out what does not have a home yet. Two of Cups. I attract and maintain healthy and positive relationships. So this one is very 50-50 because welcome to collective readings. Half of you, I do believe that it is because you are stuck up on not having a partner right now. I believe that some of you are single and some of you, as we have all been in that position, struggle to step forward because what you want is to get that relationship or get that partnership in place, in a stable position before you move on to your soul purpose, which is what we're seeing here. The other half of you, I do think this is a social situation. So I think that you are more worried about not having a strong and steady and reliable close friend group. My simple advice, and I'm sure the advice that will come out through these cards is, there's too many cards, would be move on. If you are in your highest energy and if you are in your highest power, your divine partnership will come to you. They will find you. And perhaps this person that you're stuck on at the moment, or this partnership that you are looking for, Two of Wands, I trust my path and I have what I need to reach my destination. So this your divine partnership, as well as your divine tribe, let's be clear. So this is the advice for both of you, whether you are looking for a divine partner or you are looking for a divine tribe. You will find these people in the communities that your spiritual path will put you into. So if you focus on developing your spiritual path, developing your life journey, your life purpose, developing those skills, implementing those skills, and presenting those skills to the world and to those who need it, you will find these people. I trust my path and I have what I need to reach my destination. So the things that I want, I have everything that I need to find these, but I'm putting all of that on hold because I want this first. But you don't get this first, you get this second. You find these people in your divine purpose, in your divine communities. So may we please have a little bit of direction on our divine purpose and what it is. Can we please find out a little bit more on that? Page of Swords. I'm open to everything that helps me on my path. Okay, so maybe that's something that I'm more worried about than you are. Perhaps you know exactly what your path is. Perhaps you know exactly what your skills are, and you're just remaining open to allowing whatever the universe wants to come through. Yeah, there is nothing to fear, the Fool. You're just allowing anything that wants to come through, and you're just going to welcome it with loving open arms. But you do still need to develop those skills. So the Fool, there's nothing to fear. Though it is great to have this kind of courage, there is this kind of baby energy that comes with the Fool. So don't forget, babies will take whatever you want to give them. Whatever, they'll experience everything until they learn that they're supposed to be scared of it. They'll take everything, but they don't have the skills required to help other people experience those things or experience those things safely. So fine-tuning your skills will help you to guide other people through these particular things. The Hermit, the truth I seek is within me. This lantern for me it's the lantern in the dark. It's when people need the guidance, when they need someone to turn to because they're going through the situation that you're going through, or you've just gone through and worked your way through. The things that they need your guidance for, your spiritual purpose, they are looking for you, the lantern in the dark, to guide them. And if your light is not lit, they will not be able to find you. These people will not be able to find you. Your soul tribe cannot find you if your light is not lit. Your divine partnership will not be able to find you if you do not light your lantern, if you do not show them where you are, and if you do not help to guide those people around you. Moving on to the Halloween Oracle. I did this again. This deck is the Daily Tarot. I did that in group 1 as well. I forgot to mention it. This one here is our Halloween Oracle. I love this deck. So, what do you have to tell us about our gifts? Group 2's gifts and what they can achieve. What are they hiding from? Why are they not afraid? Why are they not willing to show? Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. So perhaps you're starting from nothing. And that could be really scary, coming through the ashes, yeah. So maybe you've either... I do believe there's a small portion of you who have tried this before and it's crashed and burned. And that's really comes down to divine timing. It wasn't the right time for it then. It certainly is now. Or the majority of you will be starting from nothing. You will be in these communities where you're not aligned with these people. So that's welcome. It's going to suck because you're going to shift out of these communities that don't align with you and shift into ones that do, which is great because you'll find all these people to fulfill you and to fill your life and to share the joy with you. But when you are starting from nothing, that's so hard and so scary because I'm so sorry. You're starting from nothing. It is so scary because you don't have the support network that you think you will have. But there you go. But as you move into these new communities, you will find that people will just adopt you very quickly. When you walk into a community and go, oh, this is so scary because I want to offer this thing to this community, but if it goes pear-shaped, there's no one here to support me. But you'll walk in there and people will see you and go, oop, you're my person. You're a divine tribe member of mine. You are my divine counterpart. I will be here for you. And you will be amazed at how quickly those people just bring you into the folds of their life, how quickly those people are willing to support you, how quickly those people are willing to help you, and to recognize that you need help and to recognize that you are on your own. The Earthly Weaver of Worlds, the Witch. The Witch. So I do believe this is you. So this could be that full offering of what you've got and your light in the dark. Here we are again. Everything else in this card is dark, and particularly for you. But as we get a little closer, you see there's more detail in it. But the majority of this card is dark, and as you do your job, you light the fire, you light your lantern so that people can find you. It doesn't matter how dark everything else is. Because if you stand in a forest in the middle of the night and you turn on a torch, all you see, I mean, you'll see the things around you, but the other people that are lost in the forest in the dark, that shining beacon of light is so bright and is impossible to miss. And they just won't miss it. I am going to pull a yes or no for you. So these are the fortune telling cards. That's their name. Think of a yes or no question. Whether that question is as simple as, is now the right time? Or will I find this partner? Or will this person come with me into this new community? Or will I find the right, whatever. Whatever your question is, whether in relation to this or otherwise, that's also okay. Ooh, don't count on it. I hope that came out nicely for you. Don't count on it. Yeah, that feels so much like so many of you have asked if you're going to bring anybody through with you, whether that's a current partner or friend groups or whatever, of worrying that they will come with you into this new. And that's so scary, and I'm so sorry to say it, but that's part of transition. It's part of the change, the moment of the change. is the part of coming into who you are, is that you will lose a lot of these people. A lot of these people will not come with you because they're not on the same wavelength. They're not on the same energy. They've got their own healing, and maybe if they do their own healing and their own work, that they might circle back around again to you and you guys might reconnect later. Great. But they're not coming with you right now. You are growing beyond them. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. They're exactly where they need to be for their journey, and you are exactly where you need to be for your journey. But there are new people waiting on you. They're waiting for you to join them. And those people are just going to be amazing for you. And I've got one more, so a yes or no question, please. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you can't see that at all. Absolutely, babe. You are good. You're okay. And then I have a big moments deck. Can we please have a big moment affirmation, please, for this particular person who's shifting into this new energy? Ooh, marriage. The better part of me aims to show up each day with my better half, till death do us part. The better part of me aims to show up each day with my better half, till death do us part. So, the better part of me aims to show up each day. So to find your other half, or with your better half, till death do you part, you need to have the better part of you. You have to envision this, you have to bring in this best part of you to shift into this new world, to find these people, which is really what I believe that you are looking for. Marriage doesn't also necessarily have to be literal marriage to a lover, to a divine counter. It can also just simply be just a marriage of friendships, or a marriage of people, like, you know, like finding the people that will be with you for life. Those are the kind of people that you're shifting towards. So yeah, you just need to find the better part of you, the best part of you, and a lot of that is through this soul journey and through finding and defining your soul purpose. Yeah, so maybe I was just thinking, the thing that doesn't have its place, perhaps it's you, babe. I think it's you. I think you feel like you don't have your place, that you don't belong where you are. And the fact of the matter is, you don't. You don't belong where you are, because you're on this wavelength of all these beautiful, amazing things that you and your soul can do through your soul purpose, and you're stuck because you're scared, the fool. There's nothing to fear. I think you're scared to step away from your current community and step out into a whole new one. And look, it's scary, it's terrifying. I'm absolutely with you with that. That's so scary. But guess what? I've done it twice in my life, and it has been a step up every time. I'm in one at the moment. I'm stepping through one at the moment, and I'm lucky that a couple of people will come with me this particular time. But we're stepping out of a community, of a place, of pretending to be somebody that we're not. That's why we're not happy. That's why you don't feel like you belong, or you feel like you're not in the place. Everything has a place and everything in its place. You're not in your place, and you know that, and you feel that. So you just need to fully embrace who you are, your spirituality and your spiritual path, your purpose, your life purpose. You need to light your fire. You need to guide your people, and your community and your divine tribe will find you. And as a result, you'll find your place. This version of Carly realigns things. That's literally what I said at the start, while reading from the book. She realigns. She takes what is not in the right direction, what is not in its right place, and she realigns it to put it where it's supposed to be. In this situation, that's you, babe. Sorry, scary, but I love and support you, and you absolutely can do this. There is nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. It's okay, you can do it. If you have enjoyed this reading, group 2, and you would like some more readings offered to you, or perhaps you would like to try out our sound baths, we have just opened up our Patreon, patreon.com/Valkyrie Collective. On there, we have tarot readings that are tarot, oracle, they're runes, they're charms, and they are whatever the flavor of the month is really in terms of divination. So there will be lots of little extra fly around. So if you kind of want to see some different types of divination, if you want to see some different types of divination show up and see them in readings that you don't typically or normally see, that is definitely the place for it. They will be sprinkled in there. Patreon.com/Valkyrie Collective. We have, yes, our weekly sound baths, our tarot and oracle, and we are also doing a bi-weekly or a fortnightly or every 2 weeks. We are doing an educational series called Discover Divination, in which we are exploring these different types of divinations. I personally love to collect divination types, divination techniques, and we're just going to go through the history of them and how they work, and how you can begin your practice with these particular divination tools. And if that's something you're interested in, check us out. Patreon, the link will be down below. I will see you next time, group 2. Thank you. Welcome, group 3. If you chose this card, this is your reading. Now, I haven't read with these cards in a little while, so I am going to read them from the book. So this word that I'm not going to attempt to say, I'm so sorry, I love you, but I'm not that worldly. It's a Sanskrit word for sword. It is the discussion of the Divine Mother who wields the sword. And what is a sacred weapon? What is the sacred weapon? Wow, words. The sword severs, breaks, and destroys. It can be a symbol of truth and the need for the soul to let go of something or someone, even though the attachment of the ego may demand that we remain connected out of fear of loss or a fear of the pain of loss. So we will be exploring what exactly that's in reference to. If you did feel any type of draw for pile number 2, that could also be a good reading for you. Listen to this one first. If this has some holes in it, go back to pile number 2, because there is definitely some discussion of fear and loss in that particular reading. So we're going to get started with the Daily Tarot. Let us get, oh my goodness, you're so blurry. Hope you enjoy my shadow. I'm in a different spot today that I normally do my readings. I'm having so much trouble because I don't have enough room. So I've just spread out. This particular place is just the tiniest little corner of a very large table, which I can get quite spread out over, which I enjoy. So, not that you care. Carly, my dear, can we please, may we please have some guidance on what particular loss this is in reference to, or what are we trying to remove? What are we trying to step away from? What do we need to sever? What kind of connection do we need to sever from our life? This is going to be one of those, you know damn well, that's what that is. That's what I can hear. You know damn well what you need to sever. So, sorry, but I'll take it. Death. I embrace change in all its forms. With a sigh. God, look at it. You know damn well what you need to cut out of your life. You know damn well what you need to change. Ten of Pentacles, but in reverse. I'm creating a secure future for my family and friends. But in reverse. I don't typically read reverses unless the cards complain that I flip them up the right way, which that particular one did. So I will take it in the reverse. So, failure to do so though. I'm creating a secure future for my family and my friends. But there's something standing in the way of that. What's standing in the way of that? Group 3, Carly, Group 3. What's standing in the way of Group 3? Collecting their Ten of Pentacles and they're secure. There's way too many cards, but I'm going to take that one. I recognize my personal wisdom and leadership qualities, the Emperor. Yeah. So what I heard, so I'm clairaudient. What I heard when I asked the question, what's standing in the way, the answer was you. You're standing in the way. Shocker. We all knew that was coming. But what I think is actually happening here is that you are failing to delegate. I think that you believe you are the only person who is able to get the job done right. And I don't think that's the case. I actually think you stepping in and going, I will take charge, I'll take care of everything, don't worry, I'm on it. I think you stepping into that leadership position or into trying to take charge is actually what's hindering the growth altogether, or in this particular situation, the Ten of Pentacles and the secure support for yourself and your family and your tribe. May I have some advice or perhaps confirmation that that's exactly what we're looking at? Ali, can I please have some? I offer compassion and guidance to those who need it, yeah. You sure do. Offer compassion and guidance to those who need it. Not necessarily those who ask for it, but you certainly offer it. So perhaps that's what, yeah. So I am absolutely feeling that you need to step the hell out of the way. Get out of the way. You can be loving and supportive and you can, I love what I do. I know, honey, but it's not the best way. I love what I do. The Eight of Pentacles. This, you can love and support people without having to be the boss. You don't have to be in charge to support. The best leaders often aren't in charge. The best leaders are often the people that are at the back of the line. They're at the back of the pack. They're standing with their community in front of them so that they can make sure that all those people have everything that they need. The best leaders are not actually standing at the front. They're not actually leading the pack. I think you need to step down and provide love and support and guidance when they ask for it, when they ask for your input towards the growth of this situation. This, I love what I do. I love to be in charge. I love to help. I love to look after people. I know you do. And I know that you care. Maybe your love language is acts of service. Maybe you taking the stress off of people is what you do. That's how you show your love, and that's great and that's beautiful. But people don't learn to deal with said stress because they never had to. Because you always take all the stress for them. I'm open to everything that helps me on my path, but it did come out in reverse. Page of Swords. So you be open to everything that helps, as long as that's you. As long as you're the one that's helping. Yeah, babe, I just need you to chill. Just chill, step back. Let somebody else grow and watch and just, it's your time to just relax for a minute. Just let somebody else deal with it. It's not your problem. It is your problem because it's you as a community. It's a community problem. And that's something that you're all working towards. I understand that. But I think right now you stepping back and giving other people the opportunity to step forward is actually going to benefit everybody the best. And I think your ego is definitely standing in the way right now. I deserve happiness and share my joy and gratitude wherever I go, the sun. That's really interesting because so I pulled this particular card in group 1, and this has the exact same energy as it did in group 1. But in group 1, it did not present in the positive way. It presented in this bitter, I deserve the thing. Oh, shit. Okay, here's what I think has happened. If you have not watched Group 1, maybe check out Group 1. Group 1 discusses somebody that's talking shit. Because this card also came out of Group 1. In Group 1, somebody had been awarded a leadership opportunity and somebody else was like pretty shitty about it. They're pretty bitter about it. And they wanted that position for themselves. So we had this big discussion of this person talking shit. I really hate to say it, babe, but I think it's you. I think it's you. I think you're the one talking shit. I think that you are bitter because this particular thing has gone to somebody else and you want it to go to you. You think you deserve it. And it's not to say that you don't deserve it. It's not to say that you haven't put in the hard work. But the best thing for the community, the best thing for everybody is that you allow this other person to do it. This other person is best equipped for this particular situation. You have to let this other person take lead. And just chill, my dude. Chill out. This isn't your path. This isn't your job. This isn't your one. Where there is a hole for this situation, where somebody else can step up into this situation and you step back, there is a new situation that will arise that you need to be a part of. And that situation is the very reason why you are not supposed to be a part of this situation, why you're not supposed to be a part of the solution to this situation for your community. You need to let other people solve it because you need to be open and available when a new problem comes in that is meant for you to solve for your community. Damn. Okay. Let's get our Halloween oracle. Okay. So this is our Halloween oracle deck. Can we please have some cards? Of course it is. Skull of Darkness, Blind Spots, but in reverse. And I'm going to take these both in reverse as they came out. Skull of Darkness, Blind Spots, Hearth, happiness in our heart and homes, and that's what we're working towards. So obviously this is your number one priority. This and your 10 and this being what it is. Your goal is to make sure that everybody is happy and fulfilled and safe and taken care of. Your community. That's what you're looking for. That's your goal. Don't forget that you're not the only one working towards that goal. Don't forget there are other people in this community that also value this, that also have this as their top priority. We have forgiveness. Reducing burden, but in reverse. Babe. Jesus. Then Skull of Darkness, Blind Spots. So this is all, you're not delegating, you're not reducing your burden by letting other people take it because you think you can see everything. You think with your experience, with your knowledge, with the things that you know and your abilities that you can see everything. You think that there is no blind spot. There's nothing that can jump out at you. There's nothing that you can't foresee. There's nothing that you can't take care of. And that's why you think this is your job. And this is why you think you need to take this on. But you need to reduce your burden. And you won't. You're being really, really stubborn about it. Because you really, truly believe that you are the best person for this situation. The best person to free your community from this problem. But it's actually, that's not the case. You're not the only one fighting towards this. You're not the only one fighting to make sure that everybody is taken care of and everybody is safe and everybody has what they need. You are not the only one that prioritizes that. And as a result, you have to delegate. You have to let other people, because there's somewhere else that your knowledge and your experience, there's somewhere else that needs to be. There's somewhere else that needs that attention. And when people come to you, when they have a problem, like these blind spots that you think these people are going to get tripped up in, they'll probably get tripped up in them. But that's fine. They need to learn how to deal with them. And if they can't learn how to deal with them, they're going to come to you and ask for your guidance. They're going to ask for your opinions. They're going to ask how to fix it. And you're going to be able to offer that. And then they're going to be able to fix it. So you're still helping towards the community being taken care of, while also adding in the benefit of knowing that there's someone else that can now solve that problem because you've taught somebody how to do it. Growth. Grow more than just the greater good. Grow more than just the community as a singular whole center. A community, when functioning together, is a single living organism. It's a hive, right? But within that hive, there is hundreds and thousands of tiny individual things, or souls, or energies, or in this case, people. So for the benefit of the community as a whole to grow, you also have the opportunity to upgrade a couple of these singular individual souls that are a part of this community. And as a whole, it means that the entire community will grow even bigger or even better or even more abundant because the people within it have also upgraded. And you can be a part of that. It just doesn't look like the way you want it to look. Your growth should be focused on the people coming into you looking for guidance rather than fixing the problem. If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. So teach them. Show them how to take care of themselves. Show them how to take care of your community so that in the future, when you are unable to do this, you do not need to stress because you have set up this foundation that somebody else can now take care of the community, and the community doesn't fall apart, and the community is taken care of long past you. This deck I have here is the fortune telling deck. That's what it's called. It's not it's a yes or no deck. So I want you to think of a question, whether in relation to this particular reading or what a bitch. Accept your fate. Damn. Universe is not, Carly's not been very nice to you today. Accept your fate. It's not for you. It's not your problem. It's okay. Let it go. Yes or no question in relation to this person. So group 3's question. Think of your question. Yes or no. Ooh, I want that one. Indubitably. Which is a positive yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the voice that's coming through my clear audience is they will be okay. It's all right. They will be okay. Yes. They're fine. It's all right. They're okay. We love you for your care. But they're going to be okay. They're going to be fine. They're going to grow. They're going to grow. Sometimes you're going to learn it the hard way. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's mean. But they will be okay because they have to learn. They're going to be okay. There's no other option. Sorry, but there's no other option. You have to be okay. All right, group 3. That is your reading. If you have enjoyed it and you would like to participate in our other readings, we have the Patreon up and going. We have tarot, oracle, runes, charms, and whatever the flavour of the month is for our divination technique. There will be readings, private readings offered up on there for the collective. If you would like to give a go to our sound baths, we have weekly sound baths that are up on the Patreon as well, and fortnightly or every 2 weeks there will be an educational video released called Discovering Divination, in which we are just going to explore some different divination techniques, from oracle to tarot to runes to smoke to wax readings, tea leaves, to everything. I personally love to collect divination techniques, and if that's something that you're interested in exploring some new different techniques, then come check it out. That's patreon.com/Valkyrie Collective. There will be a link down below if you want to check it out. We would absolutely love to have you. Thank you so much for joining us, group 3. Take a breath, relax. I'm with you. I too am a control freak. You got it. We're okay. They're going to be fine. All right. I love you. Oh, bye.